What's going on? What's going on? We back. Goodfella Sports TV. One time for the one time we grinding. Shout out to everybody checking us out, holding us down, man. I definitely appreciate it, man. Definitely appreciate all the brothers and sisters out there for supporting our grind, supporting our hustle. Man, most definitely love each and every one of you subs, man, that share my content, that stick it with me through the ups and downs. And D Brown, what's going on, Teflon Down? I seen you early in the building. And can't knock it, man. Most consistent channel, definitely boxing channel. And I try to be consistent, man. I try to make sure you guys have content and something to chew on every day. And that's my goal, man. I don't treat it like part-time or just like, a fling. I put my heart and soul into the channel, man. So hopefully you guys can respect the hustle. Hopefully you can respect the grind. Remember, we're on Facebook and Twitter. I'm going to drop both of those. Put it in the description. Always check the description for article links. Guys come here saying fake news and it be real. All the articles and source links are in the description, except for maybe some of the rumors. I don't put some in there, but most of the time I try to source where I get my info from, man. And, salute to everybody out there, man. Salute. And definitely appreciate everybody for coming through. Let me hop on the chat on my phone. Let me hop on the chat real quick. Give me a second. Yeah, Mike James 616. What's going on? Alex Santos from the UK. What's going on, family? But yeah, we here. We'll talk some boxing, man. And yeah, man, I just did a video about Crawford earlier, and Robert Garcia said that kind of told us what was their plans about what was their plans for Terence Crawford. They talked about Mike Alvarado, Thomas Delorme. We already know it's Booz Putin and Ingus. The Mean Machine is in his future or whatever. So be it. You know what I'm saying? So be it, man. I tell you, Crawford's going to slide down that pound-for-pound list, man. His glimmer of hope is going to be Regis Prograis, unifying titles, or become undisputed at 140, move up to 47, because PBC don't have any ambitions on They don't have any ambitions on making Thurman, Porter, Spence, or any of the other welterweights with Terence Crawford. So I think Crawford is going to have to wait till like 2020, 2021. And a lot of people is going to criticize a lot of naysayers, and some promoters or proponents of Terence Crawford is going to criticize his opponent selection, and rightfully so. I mean, Mike Alvarado, Delorme, his next two fights, who really want to waste time and see that? Even if it's on basic cable, ESPN, they put it on basic free TV. Nobody want to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? And Mikey Earl Spence said something very, very interesting as well. Not Earl Spence, Danny Garcia said something interesting. I think it came from the wrong place. He said that Earl Spence and Terence Crawford should fight for the right to get Sean Porter or Keith Thurman, and I agree. But for somebody, for all three of them, and Andre Berto and other welterweights that didn't want to get Earl Spence a shot, I mean, how can you continue to put barricades or put hurdles up in front of Earl Spence? And every time he clear a hurdle, fight somebody, he fought somebody, got a world title, he got a world title. We'll fight him. Oh, now you got to do this, do that, do that. No, man. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all done put so many hurdles and barricades up in front of the man. It is what it is. Now he thinking business now. And, he going to fight Mikey Garcia. He want to get full leverage over Terence Crawford. He want Terence Crawford to come to Showtime when they both can do ESPN and Fox, because Walt Disney owned both of them. So, in theory, Danny Garcia is right, but it's coming from the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia, shouldn't be able to say nothing. He shouldn't be having no thoughts. He should be wanting to try. He should want to fight Bud or want to fight Errol. He should want to get back in the mix. But at the end of the day, of course, they want the two boogeymen to take each other out, so the road is easier for whoever to fight one of them. The fact of the matter is, I don't think any of them believe they could beat Earl Spence and Terence Crawford. That's just facts. That's just super duper facts. And it's sad though. Danny Garcia just sitting there with his tail between his legs. Who's up, CB Sports TV? He's sitting there with his tail between his legs. I want to fight. I want my rematch for Sean Porter, Keith Thurman. I want my rematch. No. How about you go ahead and tune up and then fight Earl Spence or Terence Crawford? Why don't you go over there and introduce Terence Crawford, to a PBC welterweight? Why don't you go over there and tell Al Hammond to make that fight? Y'all got bad blood. Y'all got to split in the amateurs. Try to break the split as a pro. He don't want to do that, man. He gonna be telling people in the welterweight division what to do and what Earl and Terence should do, what Keith and Sean should do. Well, your word don't hold no weight. Your words don't hold no weight at all. You just don't hold no weight out there. At 140, your word held weight. You accomplished some things. At welterweight, what did you do? You didn't do a whole bunch of shit. You fought Paulie, you fought Robert Guerrero, you fought Keith Thurman, Sean Porter. Okay, good. All them fights you lost. The 2 fights you lost with Sean and Keith. People thought you could have lost to Robert Guerrero and you knocked Paulie Malignaggi out a little bit late in that fight. So, at the end of the day, he acting like he runs something. You don't have a title. You should be wanting to fight guys with a title. And Sean Porter says it'd be the easiest fight to make for him and Earl Spence. It ain't been easy to make because he can't make the fight. He's talking on something that he don't have creative control over. He don't have control over his career. Let me tell you that about Sean Porter. Sean Porter don't have control on what he do in his career. Sean Porter answered to a dude to answer to other dudes. Sean Porter answered to people. Sean Porter doesn't control his career. Sean Porter will never claim to be a boss because he ain't a boss. Let me tell you that. Sean Porter ain't the boss of his career. He not the architect of his career. He don't map the blueprint out for his career. He answered to somebody else. Somebody else signed his checks. Somebody else tell him what to do. Somebody else tell him what to wear. Tell him when to pay his bills and tell him what room he's staying in. Somebody else does that for Sean Porter. So that's unfortunate for him in his situation. But like I say, Crawford is going to be on the outside looking in. And the critics going to talk louder about Terence Crawford. And if Crawford don't open his mouth and say what he want to do and start chastising and start coming out and showing some energy and calling welterweights out, he going to be sitting there on the outside looking in. People going to be critical of that. He got to shake that arrogant shit, man. Sometimes beggars got to be, sometimes you got to be a beggar. Sometimes you got to be a chooser. Ain't nothing wrong with going out and getting what you want. He got the street dude mentality of, I ain't asking nigga for shit. That ain't how business work. Donald Trump and multi-billionaires, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, all these dudes out here. Rest in peace, Steve. One of them dudes died? I can't remember which one of them died. But Paul Allen, all these rich guys. What's old boy from Nebraska? Warren Buffett, Floyd Mayweather. You think they didn't ask for help? You think they didn't go out and get what they wanted? Yeah, they did. Floyd Mayweather was chasing Oscar De La Hoya since 135 pounds, since he was at 135. Come on, he'd jump up several weight classes to fight Oscar De La Hoya. It was years of chasing De La Hoya because he knew De La Hoya had what he wanted. He had that superstar status, and he was able to beat De La Hoya. It was worth the risk. Terence Crawford looking at it as, I ain't begging no nigga for nothing. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. You can't have that mentality in the business world. You got to delegate. You got to ask. You got to beg. You got to go out there and get what you want. You got to go out there and put these guys, make these guys Johnny on the spot. You got to chastise. It's an entertainment. This ain't street. He want to still live like he living in the street. This ain't this entertainment, man. This is like some WWE stuff. People love reality as TV. They love drama. So you got to give them drama. You got to, when he asks you about Earl Spence and Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, you got to say you want them fights. You got to say, yeah, I whoop the fuck out both of them. They don't want this. Not that passive stuff. And that don't sell, bro. He gonna leave so much money on the table, bro. And then in boxing, you never know what can happen in life in general. Boxing has limitations. For him not to have his own promotional company, for him not to use boxing to make more money. See, that 3.5 is cool that he getting. Ain't nobody knocking it. That's a great guarantee for him. But on top of that, a lot of them guys are getting paid because they got promotional companies too. So they get paid as promoters and they get paid as fighters and they get a piece of the live gate because they got their own promotional company. They get a piece of everything. So at the end of the day, yeah, they say they're making $3 million, but they getting a promotional cut. Conor McGregor found that out. They getting a cut off of concessions. They getting a cut off of live gate. So at the end of the day, they bring home about $7, $8, $9 million. Crawford is leaving that part out. He's leaving that part out. Trust me. By him not wanting to be his own boss, and everybody ain't meant to be their own boss. But also by him not going out there and watching, you see the Alvarados, the Delormes, if that's true, Robert Garcia said, the Anguses, the Boost Putins. By the time he get to Delorme or Boost Putin, I'm telling you, a lot of fans gonna turn on him, man. And then he ain't gonna be out there calling guys out. He gonna be out there beating around the bush. Oh, they know where to find me at. Hey, y'all know, you gonna be out there talking like that, man. A lot of people ain't gonna be sick of that shit, man. A lot of people gonna be sick of that, man. And that's real talk, no bullshit. A lot of dudes gonna be sick of hearing that passive aggressive shit, man. People gonna want him to be out here calling dudes out. And he gonna be 33, 34, 35 in a minute. You know, you gotta be a go-getter. A lot of these fighters, dude, they can't tell me they were street dudes, man. They ain't no go-getters, man. I ain't feeling the fight selection on Crawford's side. Hey, they gonna be it's gonna be terrible. I'm telling you. Danny Diaz should go and be in the mix. Exactly. Alex Santos. Renique 313, what's going on? Josh Pop, what's going on? JMJ21, CJ, what's good? It comes to boxers, dependent or independent, they are undecided. Afro Player, what's going on? Afro Player, excuse me. Crawford is vocal on Twitter, but that's not enough. Exactly. You know, the young niggas don't even use Twitter no more. Young people use Instagram, Snapchat. Kid Bud, what's going on, family? LC, I salute. Appreciate the super chat. What's poppin'? CJ, Little Rock, Arkansas. What's up? Little Rock, Arkansas, what's going on? Afro Player Crawford be bullying these dudes on Twitter. I was dying reading his tweets. He needs to do that post-fight commentary. Yeah. How the fuck a loser gonna tell a winner what to do, Garcia? Exactly, Lamont. Exactly. You know. Josh Pop, he ain't called Errol Spence out, so let's Errol's through the back door. Yeah, he let Errol Spence out, but Bob Graham doing the calling out, and I think if the boss is doing the calling out, that's good enough. But yeah, Danny Garcia should be not delegating, not telling people what to do. Like he ain't earned that clout at 147. Even if he did beat Sean Porter, there ain't enough clout to push demands on here. You made a demand for Errol Spence, okay? Go get a belt. They all say go get a belt. We'll fight him. He got a belt. You didn't fight him. Terence Crawford is out here cyber bullying you. You talk about Terence Crawford. You and your daddy talk about him. Say he be cheating on his wife. That's what Angel Garcia said. Doing dirt. So he finally fired back at you when you signed to fight Sean Porter. Why not call out Terence Crawford? If you feel like you beat Sean Porter, that really won the L, right? You feel like Keith Thurman fight was close. Go into another good fight with Terence Crawford. Call out Terence Crawford, make Bob Arum, make y'all an offer and have that fight go down. I mean, you can't be a loser, dictating what happens at the welterweight division. Nobody can dictate what happened at the welterweight division. Keith Thurman can't dictate. He ain't even in the mix. He ain't even in the mix. How can he even come back and tell what should be going on? Who number one? Oh, you ain't number one till you beat me. But, dude, you went to go hide out. If Keith Thurman was active, we wouldn't even be in this position right now. But Crawford is going to be – his fight selection is going to be – his opponent selection is going to be nasty, bro. It's going to show how many hardcore fans he really got. Who going to stick by his side? I've been foreseeing this. Regis Prograis is going to be his next notable opponent if he win that tournament. That's going to be the next fight they try to build up because Bob Arum ain't bowing down to Al Heyman for nothing. And Al Heyman don't need Bob Arum. You think Al Heyman to do whatever his fighters say do. Al Heyman do whatever his fighters say, go over there and make the deal happen, they'll make it happen. If they hell-bent on fighting these guys, they'll make it happen. But they're not going to make it happen. They're going to keep everything and do what Top Rank been doing for years, in-house fights. And they can do that because they got the power players to do it. Top Rank can't keep doing in-house fights. They don't have the power players to do it. What's the best in-house fight you can get at Top Rank? With a catchweight between Lomachenko and Terence Crawford, they ain't doing that. What's the best makeable power fight you can make with Top Rank? With the in-house fight, what's the best fight you can make? Isaac Dogboe versus Valdez and moving up in weight? Serious. What's the best fight that you can make? Make sure y'all go out and vote too, man. I voted today. What's the best fight? Ramirez and Jesse Hart? What's the best fight they can make over there? Seriously, what's the best fight them dudes can make over there? You know, tell me. I don't know. Obviously, I don't have the roster in front of me. You know, he said, "Fuck that vote." She might as well vote. Shit, we got weed on the ballot. I don't smoke weed, but shit, you know, for the young niggas stop getting popped with weed, I'm gonna vote for it. You know, so these young niggas will walk around with weed and not get popped. You know, they gotta learn the ins and outs. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and vote for young niggas to carry their weed around and use it. And you know, cigarettes legal. Shit, you know, the prohibition over liquor legal. You know, ain't nothing over at Top Rated DJ Money. Exactly. Growth flow is going on. Because I called the Regis fight right after the Benavidez fight. Yeah, if Regis Pro Rex don't win that tournament, Top Rank gonna be ass out. They gonna be ass out, bro. He don't win that tournament, they gonna be pissed off. Because Terence Crawford ain't gonna have nobody to fight. He gonna be fighting vagabonds, you know, till he 34, 35 years old. You might see Errol Spence say, fuck it, move up in weight. Sean Porter gonna move up in weight. Keith Thurman gonna move up in weight. You know, a lot of dudes gonna move up. They might not even fight Bud. I don't think they're gonna fight Bud. Thomas Moreland, what's going on? Salute. Crawford the quiet, but they say he be going off on Twitter though, man. You know, he don't have no personality, bro. As far as when he after the fights and stuff of that nature. So, you know, he built that fight up with Benavidez by throwing that right hook and talking junk. You know, Benavidez made that fight. Benavidez really made that Terence Crawford fight because he talked all that shit. He built that fight up. He made that do what it do. You know? He made that do what it do. You know, him going after Crawford, talking junk months before they fought. Benavidez made that happen. He made, you know, Crawford bring the personality out. Crawford needs to have more personality out. But at the end of the day, you guarantee $3.5 million, and that's what you desire every time you go out. You getting $3.5 million minimum. So you go out there 3 times a year. You know, you getting about almost 10. Oh yeah, about over $10 million for a whole year if you fight 3 times a year. And they say you can fight as many times as a year you want to. Shit, you bringing $10 million on. He don't care about nothing else. He'll go home, handle his business, do what he do, go back and fight and train. You know, but you know he ain't gonna see. I mean, he gonna let shit slide off, man. He gonna let his career pass him by. You know, that $10 million could be $10 million a fight. A lot of these dudes feel like they hitting their ceiling. They hitting their goals. They top goal is right now. This $1, $2, $3 million they getting. They happy with that. You know, that's they life achievement award. They happy. They happy getting $3, $4, $5 million. $3, $4, $5 million, man. They happy with that. That's their goal. They comfortable with that. And shit, you can't press these dudes, man. You know, you criticize these dudes. You say you want the best, fight the best. You know, the fans don't know shit about boxing. The media hating on me and shit like that. Like, dog, you really tell me a lot of these Crawford fans are going to rationalize him fighting Jose Benavidez, Mike Alvarado, Boost Putin, Ingus, Thomas Delorme rematch. Come on, man. Who gonna tolerate? How can you rationalize that? How can you tell people that this is good boxing while Errol Spence is fighting Mikey Garcia? If he gives Sean Porter to keep Thurman winner, you know what I'm saying? If you're going on to fight the best, I mean, how can you even ask for 50-50? You know, like I said, it's gonna be a big slide for him, man. It's gonna be a huge slide for that man. You know, it's gonna be a big slide for him if he don't get no big opponent. You know, Danny Garcia be the opponent that I'd be targeting. Why not? You know, why not fight Danny Garcia, man? That'll be a good fight. You know, he'll sell. You know, he'll give him a leg to stand on, but he ain't gonna have no legs to stand on. You know, I'm telling you, that Crawford, whoever beat the PBC side, that fight ain't gonna happen. Bobby, I'm not gonna send Crawford over there. You know, Showtime. Walt Disney got to make that fight happen. You know, they gave Errol Spence a star at Fox and all this stuff, and you know, Fox is owned by Walt Disney, same as ESPN. So, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, it is what it is, man. Let me see. Let me go through this chat. Alex Santos said, man, basically, hold on. Afro Crawford might have ruined his legacy. Not quite yet. He got a chance to write it, man. Basically, these dudes should get Hall of Fame status with this passive aggression. And then these dudes, yeah, they shouldn't get Hall of Fame status, but they're going to say all the world titles they got and, all these glitz and glamours, these fake titles these dudes going around with calling themselves champions. That's how they're going to get in. Lamont Jamel is waiting for Jamal to get his little big title match so he can get heard. Afro player Keith coming back to sell his older Porter. He probably still going to whoop Porter ass. You know what I'm saying? He probably still going to whoop Porter ass. He might not. He might get injured. Might fall apart. The fight might fall apart before it happens. I can't be in these fighters' pockets, though. They got to start releasing purses. Well, they got to release purses. That's part of the rules in each state athletic commission. They always got to release the minimum purses to the state athletic commission. So that's part of it. And knowing what they make give you an idea why they're not moving like they're moving. So that's always good to know what they make. Straight up. Know where your money going, If you're making $4-5 million fighting Thomas DeLorme in the rematch, shit, you want to know that, to be honest. Why he ain't making these fights? Well, he getting overpaid. He getting overcompensated. So why I'm going to go, fight Errol Spence for $5 or $6 million when I could fight, DeLorme for $3.5, $4 million. I mean, give you an idea why these guys moving the way they move. I like it. Because basically you you want to know where your money going. Let me put it to you that way. When you put viewership on ESPN, you take your time, and the time you can't get back, you sit down Saturday to watch Crawford and Benavidez, and you want that's you spending your time. I'd rather spend my money than spend my time, and you feel like it's wasted because you can't get that time back. You always get that bread back. So that's how I look at it. DJ Money, today's boxers act like they're scared of taking a risk. But every time you step in the ring, it's a risk, yeah. And that's why some of these dudes get these big upsets, Alex Santos, content-ass mental midget boxers. Yeah, I think it's just business for a lot of these dudes. Mr. J. Duke 40, why y'all ain't bad-mouthing Spence and PBC for not fighting Bud? Yeah, you just missed that, bro. I talked about that. I've been talking about that for the last 3 weeks, family. So, yep, you missed that. Just don't come in and you ain't come in disrespectful, but you missed it. Quincy Pinola, Mayweather is making $80 million for a 3-round fight. Insane. Yep, $88 million, Man, peg leg Benavidez was mediocre. Yeah, he was mediocre. He had never fought nobody in. His leg would never be the same. Josh Pop, Sean Porter's a daddy's boy. Yeah. Danny not going to do that. Yeah, we know Danny not going to do that. Hello. Mr. J. Duke. DJ Money. Danny going to take another tune-up. Yep. Probably about 2 tune-ups. CB Sports, Danny Garcia don't want them Bud problems. I don't know why not. Fuck it, man. He already is over with. He ain't going to get no another title. He ain't going to move up, get a title. He ain't going to get a title here. Oh, hey, Jamaica, what's going on, family? They do so. It's Crawford's fault. They don't want no smoke. No. Well, yeah, you can make it Crawford fault. We're going to address that. Give me a minute, J. Dude. Oh, hey, Jamaica. What's up, CJ? It's Jamaica. What's going on, family? Just saw they will show Wilder and Fury in theater. Yeah, I'm going there. Yeah, I'm going to spend my money at the theater, bro, if everything is right. But let's address Mr. J. Duke. So it's Crawford fault. They don't want no smoke. Oh, it's Crawford fight for signing back with Top Rank. That's how people. I ain't saying that's how I'm looking at it, but that's how people looking at it. It's Crawford fought for signing back with Top Rank, but I know why he had to sign back with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? When you get to your last fight of your deal with Top Rank, either you take an extension or they shelf you. That's just how it go. Bob Aaron play hardball. You don't never get out that promotional contract unless you go to court. And that's what happened to Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia got the last fight of his contract. They offered a Gamboa fight to get out his contract or sign an extension. He didn't want to sign the extension with Top Rank. He didn't want to fight Gamboa for the money they put in front of him. He went to court, was out 2 years, got free, and that's it. So you want to sit out a year or two and spend a lot of your money trying to get out of the contract with Top Rank, or you're going to sign the extension. And for Terence Crawford, the extension was 3.5 minimum guaranteed. That's what they're reporting. So you're going to sit out for 2 years. You're already 31 years old. You're going to be 33 years old and not make no money over 2 years. You got a whole family to feed, a whole family to support. We're going to take 3.5 each fight and stay with Top Rank. So it ain't as easy as people making it seem. So at the end of the day, he knew when he signed with Top Rank, back with Top Rank, what he was getting into. They over there seeing the managers and the matchmakers saying they do whatever, like Carmen Reddy said, they do whatever Terence Crawford want to do. That's not true. They do whatever the company want Terence Crawford to do. I heard it from Sean Porter's mouth. Sean Porter said, why you don't move up to 47? Because he got mad at Errol Spence on articles saying that he knew Crawford couldn't move up or do something. And he said, Terence Crawford said they want me to stay at 140 for a couple more fights, then I moved to 147. So Bud don't make his own decisions. Bud's not his own boss. You don't see Bud promotions or TCB promotion, TBC promotions from Bud Crawford. Top Rank does what Crawford makes Crawford do. They do, Crawford do what they want him to do. So don't forget that. So at the end of the day, people are gonna tell you that it's Bud's fault that they want, because Bud signed with Top Rank. People gonna say he should have signed with Al Heyman. No, he don't have to sign with Al Heyman. Well, Bud Crawford should have hashed out his own deal with ESPN and had his own promotional company and have a little bit more creative control. He don't have creative control. Bo Mack was begging this old boy from Top Rank that came over. I can't remember his name. In the article, he's begging him on the media call to make the fights happen with PBC. He don't control his career. He never claimed to be his own boss. If Errol Spence wanted that fight with Terence Crawford, he would tell Al Heyman to make the fight next. And no matter what the white collars and the business minds over there tell him, he said, make the fucking fight next. And Al Heyman will go make that fight happen for him right now. But that's not the case. He don't want the fight. They're talking him out of it. He don't want the fight right now. So at the end of the day, the blood do fall on Terence Crawford's hands. The blood do fall on Sean Porter's hands. Bob Arum offered Sean Porter a fight with Terence Crawford, but he offered him a whole fight contract. It ain't no one and done deal. He had to find a whole contract with Errol Spence with Top Rank. He didn't want to do that. He said he loyal to Al Heyman. So at the end of the day, Bob Arum don't want nobody to come over there for one fight and fight Terence Crawford. He want to control your whole career because he know that non-promotional thing, not having the promoter, is the wave of the future, and they phasing the promoters out. And he already know that if they go over there and beat Terence Crawford, he don't got a leg to stand on in boxing. And Sean Porter is a threat to beat Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Despite what people believe, Jamel is, hold on, I read that. Growth Flow said Lomachenko intention to watch the next fight Top Rank. Today's boxers act like they're scared of taking a risk, but time to step up and take in the ring and take risks. Yep. Okay, I read all that. I'm sorry. Afro player, he talking to somebody else. Kid, but Mikey rather be damaged goods and fight Loma than lose his O fighting Spence. Yep. I'm gonna talk about that in a minute. Spence smokes Crawford and easy 8. I don't think it's gonna be easy. All my lost 7-3. Salute. Lamar, I don't think these boxers are afraid of losing as much as they're afraid of getting embarrassed or knocked out. I think they're afraid of losing money. I think they're afraid on their stock dropping, and they're gonna lose a lot of money, and they're gonna be going from main event to co-main events to opening cards up. They get scared of losing the financial part of it, losing the status. Bitch ass Danny Garcia had 4 tune-ups at this point. Yep, his whole career been a tune-up at 147. Paulie was a tune-up. Even though Guerrero was for a title fight, Guerrero at that point was a tune-up. Yeah, fuck him. I'll fuck Sean Porter. This is stupid, Josh Pop. If you consider elite levels, how many tune-ups you need, Danny Soft. If you fight 4 times a year, I can deal with 1 or 2 tune-ups a year. If you fight 2 major fights, you fight 3 times a year, 1 tune-up a year. You fight 1 time a year, better be a great fight a year. Will Book, all the top guys have to start really stepping to dudes. Jump in the arena and press up. Exactly. DeJuan Mitchell. Too much politics in boxing is damaging boxing, and we not seeing the great fights as we want to see. It was in the 80s, like it was in the 80s. Yeah. We sitting here talking about what they should and what they shouldn't do. They don't respect our dollars. You know what I'm saying? These boxers don't respect our voice. They don't they gonna take it and they gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you giving your kids food. I want McDonald's, daddy. Or you gonna eat this shit. Here, you gonna eat the shit I made. You gonna eat this. What Eddie Murphy say, you're going to eat this big-ass monster burger from the crib. This big-ass burger I made. Bob Arum is Bud Daddy. The whole Top Rank tells Bud and dictates what Bud do in his career. It's a company. He is an employee. He's supposed to be an employer. He's employed Top Rank to handle his fight business, but it's different. That's the only way he gets that $3.5 million guaranteed. All my lost 703 said that. Alex Santos say Bud is Manny 2.0. 31 years old, but can't make his own life decisions. I wouldn't say life decisions. This is business. You know, he's delegating somebody to handle his business. It happens. You know, all the time you see people delegate to handle people's business. You see companies like GM, they do subcontractors. You know what I'm saying? They handle certain business. When they can hire employees, they do subsidiaries, you know, other management to manage other things. So you even see multi-billion-dollar people, delegate power and have other management companies handle their business. So it ain't nothing new. Everybody ain't meant to have a business mind and be business oriented. And that's not Bud, apparently. The Clippers say Bud, a house dude, man. That's harsh, fam. Yeah, I'm not saying. I hope you ain't talking. I ain't calling him a house dude, but I ain't calling him a house individual. I'm just saying that, you know, he's a company man. You know, ain't nothing wrong. Timothy Bradley was a company man. That's what he want to be. He don't want to be a boss. Everybody not a boss. If everybody was a boss, who's gonna be working in America? Who's gonna be the employees? You know, Goodfella salute, Sweet Science salute. Make sure to subscribe to Sweet Science. He on the video grind. All Mike 703. Everybody can't be a B, lose and still sell personality. Yeah, man, you can't. Let me tell you this, man. And I'm gonna get to this Mikey shit, man. I'll continue to keep going on. Everybody can't be. It ain't about AB losing, man. AB don't lose and take a whole year off and don't be seen before. AB don't lose and go under his rock and you don't see AB for a whole year. AB lose, he be at the club. Hey, fuck these bitches. AB be in there, you know, throwing money at Walmart. AB don't need no change. AB don't need no change. You see AB, when he lose, AB don't go hide out for 7 years. Robert Guerrero lost to Mayweather and didn't fight for a whole year. He lost to Mayweather and took a whole year off. Victor Ortiz basically retired after Mayweather. Losing to Mayweather. These dudes, Danny Garcia lost to Keith Thurman. Took a whole year off. Like it was over with. Like if you lose and get back in the spotlight and get back to winning and keep winning, you good. You can't lose and not be seen from again. It ain't that AB got the personality. AB name stay in rotation. He ain't embarrassed. He lost. I show my face and party. I'm happy. I get back to work. I fight again. Erase the loss out the memory. It's about the activity. These dudes lose. And then they ain't been hurt. You don't hear from them in a year. They take the loss as it like it's over with. My career over with. And then they want to come back out of shape, move up a weight class or two. And then they done been out the ring eating Haagen-Dazs ice cream, eating prawn shrimp and eating steak and lobster and stuff. And they done blew up. And now they had to move up in weight, or now they got to cut the weight and they not the same fighter. They be on ice for so long after the loss. They just sit there so long and go enjoy life and act like it's over with that they're not the same fighter. They take too much time off and people forget about them. You know, they blow up in weight. They're not the same fighter because they took so much time. You take a loss, enjoy your time off. Damn, get back in the ring. Don't take a whole year off. Keep your name hot. Don't go hide in your house. Get out there. You know, make power moves. Make your club appearances. Get back in the community. If you bounce back, if you show that you bounce back from a loss and you ready to get back in there with anybody, and you show you in good spirits after a loss, your fans gonna be like, yeah, man, he ain't taking shit. He gonna come back bigger, stronger, and better. He hopping right back in there. But once you take a whole year off of losing, and ain't nobody seen you for a year, and you quiet and this and that, man, it's hard to build your reputation back up, man. It's hard to build your fast twitch muscles back up, man. Corey Lee, salute. It's hard to get back in the thick of things. You know? It's hard. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? That's what the loss is about. These dudes taking losses like they somebody died in the family, they don't want to continue on. You can't do that, man. You know, Mikey Garcia, I think Mikey Garcia is gonna move back down and fight. He gonna move back down to fight he gonna move back down to fight Lomachenko, man. That's what it sounds like. I'm reading an article. I did a video on early on Boxing News 24. He moving back down. He moving back down. He gonna fight Errol Spence. He gonna move back down, man. So, I mean, what y'all think about that shit? I don't like that shit, man. He gonna move back down and fight Lomachenko, excuse me. I don't like that. I think that's a coward's way out. He doing the Kell Brook. You know, he gonna fight Triple G, but Kell Brook fought Triple G because Eddie Hearn forced him to because of the financials. You know, Jesse Vargas wanted too much money doing unification bout with Kell Brook. So they fought Triple G. See, he was supposed to fight Jesse Vargas. And Top Rank was trying to charge too much for Vargas to come over to the UK. So he would have beat Vargas. He would have held the WBO title and he would have held the IBF title. Then he could have got an exception, or he could have dropped the IBF, not even fought Errol Spence. And then he could have went into a Pacquiao fight. You know, they weren't looking at this. I'm just tell you, that just tell you how much money Eddie Hearn don't have no money. Eddie Hearn don't have no money. I'm telling y'all that, man. That man is broke. Matchroom don't got no bread, man. They not reporting the real money. Because he easily could have gave Kell Brook an extra $500,000, $1 million out of his pocket and made the difference up. Al Haymon would have made the difference up. Because he would have made it back. Kell Brook would have got a Manny Pacquiao fight if he would have unified with Jesse Vargas. It would have been Pacquiao versus Kell Brook. Or he could have had a unification with Keith Thurman. They could have paid or had Errol Spence get the winner. But no, he moved up to fight Golovkin for what, an extra $1 million or whatever. He moved up, lost to Golovkin, had to come back a year later, too early. Fight Errol Spence, and he lost his belt. Fucked his career up. Well, you could have fought Jesse Vargas. His promoter could have paid a little bit extra for Vargas to come over, or gave Kell Brook a little bit extra to make up the difference. Then they could have went into a Pacquiao fight and everybody would have ate. He could have made the difference up in a Pacquiao fight. But that just shows you how shitty a promoter Eddie Hearn is. Just show you how petty he is, bro. And if and then like Jesse Vargas was a tough opponent, then he could have came to America and fought Jesse Vargas and had Top Rank front the bill. That just shows you, man, how the financials fuck up people's career. So Mikey Garcia is really going to diminish the fight between him and Lomachenko. You know, let's say he go up there, he get Errol Spence the greatest fight of his life. You know, he beat Errol Spence, or he goes to full 12 for Errol Spence. Good fight. Let's say his stock go up, but then he dropped 12 pounds to fight Lomachenko. That diminishes that fight. Even if he say Lomachenko, let's move to 140 and fight, it's still a unification bout. He still holds the WBC belt of lightweight. You know, oh man, he loses to Lomachenko. Oh, Mikey was weight drained. We need to see the best Mikey Garcia, man. You know, he moved up 12 pounds to fight Errol Spence. You know, the full-fledged Mikey Garcia, the regular Mikey started at 135 would have beat Lomachenko. He coming back down to fight Lomachenko. I told you dudes from the beginning what that man was doing, bro. And that's a coward move, man. That's a coward move. Because it ain't like, if he really wanted to prove that he was the best, you know, if he wanted to prove he was best, beat Lomachenko right now. Errol Spence not going nowhere. He's trying to diminish. What's up, World Breaker Fighter? I see you. He's trying to diminish Lomachenko's accomplishments. You know, if I'm Lomachenko, I don't want to fight you, and period. I don't want to fight you after you come back down and fight Errol Spence. Win, lose, or draw. Even if win is better, because you come back down 12 pounds, you win, but then you got a built-in excuse why I beat you. Because ain't nobody tell you jump up 12 weight classes to the welterweight division. Ain't nobody tell that nigga to do that. And that's what he doing. I linked the article. You can read the article for yourself. Man, I put it in my video earlier, man, about Crawford. And he said Robert Garcia told everybody what Crawford plans was in the near future. Delorme, what's the other kid's name? Delorme, and Mike Alvarado. You know, that's Mike Alvarado and Delorme supposed to be his next two fights, according to Robert Garcia. He close with Top Rank. You know, we just got done talking about that. So that's what he's doing. He wanted to diminish that man's accomplishment. You got an article right here. The bold white is Robert Garcia quotes. I don't even read the opinionated part. So at the end of the day, that's some coward shit, man. That's why I don't be respecting these fighters. I mean, these fighters, when Duran moved up 2-weight class, he moved up with a purpose. He wasn't ducking shit at 35. When Mosley moved up 2-weight class from 35, he wasn't ducking no smoke. He stayed at 47. This man planning to go back down to 135 and fight that man. You out your rabbit ass mind, man. You might as well stay and go to 140 and fight Regis then. So he started saying, when these dudes take a year, the fans look at them different. Like, damn, you must have got your ass whooped even if he didn't. Exactly. These dudes be taking a whole year off, man. A whole year off. Robert Guerrero took a whole year off. And it ain't like Floyd, broke his face open. He just posh out him the whole night. The greatest fighter in history have all of them. Duran, Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson. I mean, shit, Sugar Ray Robinson fought Jake Lamont like 80,000 times. He lost one, I believe. Will Boog, if Loma gets stopped by Mikey, I don't know what Top Rank going to do. Shit, his contract is coming up with Top Rank. It's coming to an end, so he'll be re up soon. Real talk, Robbie Easton got a fan for taking a graceful ass whooping. Yep, battle rifle. That's if he beats Loma and he didn't want that fight as much. I mean, even if he come back down and beat Loma, especially like, it's how can I put it? I can't explain it right now. But if he beat Loma, then it's probably going to erase the Errol Spence loss. People gonna say how great of a fighter he was. But at the end of the day, this dude keep moving up and down the weight. He what? How old is Mikey Garcia? He 30. Eventually, that's gonna catch up with him. Especially if he do any weight training to move up to 47. If he do any weight training moving up to 47, that's gonna be difficult on him, man. And I say it's gonna be difficult on him because it's hard to lose muscle. It's hard to lose muscle. Trust me. It's hard to lose muscle. You can't lose muscle like that, man. It ain't like burning water, fat off all that shit, man. He gonna try to lose that muscle. He might not be able to come back now. He's 30 years old. He'll be 31 December 15th. 31 years old. Like I say, man, these jokers is some jokes. These jokers out here, man. Mediocre Vargas' net worth is $250,000. Harder made terrible moves with Brooks' career. Yeah, because they was money hungry. Brooke could have been an international star in Vegas. Yeah. All he had to do was fight Jesse Vargas, unify, and then, he could have dropped the IBF and fought Pacquiao for the WBO. He didn't want to do that, though. Brooke fighting that damn near male dancer. Yeah, I don't know shit about that her Amir Khan talking about. I'm sick of them two niggas, man. I want to hear nothing from them until they fight. Winner of Garcia versus Loma makes top 2 pound for pound easy. Shit, you can make an idea for them being number 1. Samuel Cruton, $5 million for the Triple G fight compared to 2.5 for the Vargas fight. But guess what? That $5 million is stopped because he could have made $5. He could have made $5+ million fighting Manny Pacquiao. You see what I'm saying? He could have. All right, if he got 2.5 for the Vargas fight, okay. Then he could have dropped the IBF belt if Errol Spence didn't want to step aside or IBF didn't want to give him a reception. He'd have made $5 million fighting Pacquiao, and that's a more winnable fight than moving up to weight class first Triple G. He'd never make $5 million again. Never, unless he fight Amir Khan. Amir Khan don't want to fight him. His career is ruined. He'd never get another belt. He known for having a 1 world title belt at 147 when he could have been known for being a unified champion at 147. Fighting Manny Pacquiao, he could have beat Pacquiao at that point. He beat Pacquiao. He don't need no belt. He just killed Brooke on a first name basis. He the A side versus Keith Thurman. He can go back and fight Errol Spence. He the A side versus Errol Spence. He the A side versus Sean Porter in the rematch. It was too much money to be made. Too much money to be made. That $5 million, that wasn't enough money. Now you tell me it's $10, $15 million fighting Golovkin on the floor. Yeah, I go get that $10, $15 fucking million and I'll be happy with it. But you could have made that $5 million versus Pacquiao. Easily he would have made that money. Bringing Pacquiao to the UK, he'd have made that in pounds. That's $10 million in American money. Bad business deal. Bad business deal. Totally shitty business deal. Sometimes you gotta take losses to come back and bounce back and get gains. Will Booker said if it played out that way, Spence versus Porter or Garcia could have happened already. Exactly. If it played out that way, exactly would have played out. It would have went that way. If Kell Brook would have fought Jesse Vargas unified, then they could have got Errol Spence to step aside, fought Pacquiao. He could have dropped the IBF belt. Then he'd still be a player. He'd never have to fight Errol Spence because people would have been like, oh, he dropped his belt to go fight Pacquiao. People would have respected him. What if you fucked around and beat Pacquiao? What if he beat Pacquiao? And then he's still at 147. He ain't killing his body. Keith Thurman, he could have beat Keith Thurman. Could have fought Danny Garcia, made that bread. He would have made a hell of a money. He'd still be an active welterweight, man. He still be active welterweight. He beat Pacquiao, man. Then he the first name base. Everybody got to come see him then. Shit, that $5 million, he'd have made that into $30 million by now. He could have fought Danny Garcia. He could have fought Paulo Malignaggi. He could have fought Guerrero. You know, he could have cleaned up making bread versus them. You know, could have fought Keith Thurman eventually. Could have beat Keith Thurman, her ass. Never know. You know, I probably favorite Keith. Then we could be talking about an Errol Spence Kell Brook fight right now. For all the belts. Kell Brook versus Terence Crawford fight. Man, he made a lot of money. Dude left a lot of money on the floor, bro. Ton of money. For $5 million, you sold your soul out. You sold your career for $5 million. You could have came and fought Pacquiao and made that $5 million back easy. Nigga's idiot. Kell Brook should leave her. He's been handled like an afterthought. Exactly. Sweet Science say the Brook, throw Brook in there with her if he dies. They ain't gonna do that, bro. He gonna get Eddie Hearn gonna get charged with manslaughter doing that. Battle rifle. Well, Floyd didn't defend that 154-pound belt he got, and then it made me mad. He claimed that the sanction fees were too high. That was the case. He wasn't about to fight Lara. That wasn't gonna happen. Lara don't bring shit to the table, but a tough fight. I like the Duran movie too. I gotta go check that out. When Mosley moved up, Floyd was calling him out too. Yeah, but obviously he made big money with Oscar De La Hoya. Robinson fought Lamont 6 times, lost once, fought him and him in a rematch 2 weeks later. Yeah, world breaker fight. Yeah, Michael Morgan, Mikey beats Loma. Pumpy Matt, what's going on? I love that you put your heart and soul in it. I love boxing, the best information. Appreciate the salute. If Golden 79, if Mikey gets KO by Spence, he's food for Loma. Exactly. Curtis Anderson, salute. Pittsburgh Steelers back on track, baby. Yeah, but he said Golden 79 said Mikey gets KO by Spence, he fool. Yeah, man. He's just doing that to diminish the fight. He should fight Lomachenko in March. Richard Comey, then fight Lomachenko in March. It don't make no sense. These niggas is pussy, man. Pussy. You want to diminish Lomachenko, and people say I hate on everybody, but I just tell it like it is. I like Lomachenko. I already said that. You want to diminish Lomachenko, you know, because he don't think he could beat him. I don't think he believes he can beat that man. Well, that nigga gonna be there. Lomachenko can't do shit. He can't move up. He can't move down. He's stuck there. He's stuck there. Salute, Samuel. Alex Santos, these boxers think too much of the present rather than next year. Kell Brook fighting Triple G is a good example. Yeah, man, you better, man. Everything in front of him. I bet they did not lay that business plan out like that for him. You know, I laid that shit out. I said, man, fuck that Triple G shit, man. He only did it because Amir Khan moved up. I went up Amir Khan. He about to fight Canelo. I'll go up and fight Triple G. That shit was stupid. Man, you could have took that exception. You could have fought Jesse Vargas, unified, and said, Bob Arum, I know you want your WBO belt. We'll Bob order belt back. Let's go ahead and fight. Let's go ahead and make the Pacquiao fight. You could have dropped the IBF belt, fought Pacquiao, and then you could have unified with whoever. You'd have made $5 million. You probably could have beat Pacquiao at the time, possibly or not. But either way, you wouldn't have took an ass up like you did versus Triple G if you lost to Pacquiao. You would have still made $5 million. On top of that, you would have made an extra $2.5 million with Jesse Vargas. That's $7.5. That's $8 million you'd have made. That's $8 million. You got beat up by you made $8 million the hard way. Whatever you made versus Errol Spence, whatever you made versus Triple G, you got your face broken in twice. Rather than beating Jesse Vargas, beating his bum ass, making 2.5, fighting Pacquiao, who ain't gonna break your face like Errol Spence or like Triple G, who ain't got a knockout him forever at the point. Which one you want to make? You would have already made more than $5 million with Pacquiao in the UK. We would have made $8 million the easy way by fighting Jesse Vargas and Pacquiao, or $8 million the hard way by fighting two of the biggest punchers in boxing, 2 weight classes up, Triple G, and then coming back fighting Errol Spence. Which $8 million you want to make? Because it's making $8 million the hard way, and it's making $8 million the normal way. He made $8 million the hard way. He made $8 million the hard way. Where's your daddy at? Where's your personal? That's the thing about being in the UK. Eddie Hearn management manages AJ and promotes him. He manages and promotes AJ. Fuck up out of here, man. Fuck up out of here, man. You need motherfuckers to tell you like that. That's why you always should keep, somebody in the loop. Like when Roy Jones was about to, after he beat John Ruiz, he about to fight Buster Douglas. His daddy came out and said, hell no. Him and his daddy ain't spoken in years. He cared about Roy. Kell Brook daddy didn't care about him. Cousin of somebody. Same thing with Amir Khan. Virgil Hunter told him, he said, man, don't go up there fight Canelo, man. That ain't a good fight. He ain't listen to Amir. He ain't listen to Virgil Hunter. Battle rifle salute. Realistically, Mikey might have more upside to fighting Loma than Spence. Yeah. Yeah, it's way more upside. You a legend. When the last time you been an undisputed lightweight champion? I don't know. Kurt Anderson might know. I don't know that shit. Lightweight ain't been good for years. Only last time I watched the lightweight division for real, maybe a Broner. I think Broner was before Rio, after Rio's. But I watched Brandon Rios, Anthony Peterson. Rios was the last time, and Broner was there for a minute. It was the last 2 times I legitimately watched the lightweight division. Rios got beat up by Ricardo Abreu. He beat the shit out of Rios. He got a decision. And Broner was down there beating up Gavin Reese and what's old buddy name? Antonio DeMarco. The lightweight division ain't been shit in a long time, man. Like as far as being real popular, for being a historic division, it's been shitty for a long time, man. It really ain't been prominent in a long time. These boxers think too much of the. Yeah, I read that. Sorry. Wilder doing good this year. Ortiz, Fury back to back. Yeah, he need to be more active than 2 times a year though. But that's my only criticism. Yeah, Mando H, what's going on? Salute. He said the movie dope. Okay, I gotta check it out. It's called Hands of Stone. It's really accurate. Okay, I know it got Usher in it. Sweet Science said off topic, bro, but the zone should put a bid in for Floyd. If Floyd fuck with the zone, you probably gonna see Gervonta Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer happen. That's the positive. If he can fuck Eddie Hearn can put that fight on, they can work together. You'll see Tank Davis and Tevin Farmer fight happen real soon. Because Floyd gonna fight over there again, trust me. Why we ain't nobody talking about Badu and Stevenson running it back for the top? Yeah, they talking about that today, man. Badu Jack is supposed to come back in December, January. Then he supposed to get the winner of Badu, Adonis Stevenson and Alexander Gufik. Don't forget, Alexander Gufik is trained by Teddy Atlas now, and him and Stevenson is fighting the same day as Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. They fighting on regular show time, and then the pay-per-view card kick off after that in Canada. They fighting in Canada, so you got Adonis Stevenson, Alexander Gufik December 1st. Then you got the Fury card. So yeah, what they should have did is just make the Adonis Stevenson and Gufik part of the pay-per-view card from a split venue. Have some swing bouts on for the crowd to watch, or they could have put the Stevenson and Alexander Gufik fight card on the big screen, in Staples Center. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have fucking did, because Alexander Gufik and Adonis Stevenson better than any of the fight cards on there. Corey Lee boxing, Kell Brook, damn Kell Brook, fuck Eddie Hearn. Yeah, Eddie Hearn fucked him, man, for a quick buck. Cool Man said, man, what's going on? Salute. Alex Santos, salute. I prefer super lightweight compared to lightweight. Yeah, right now. But super lightweight is an additional weight class. All them supers and juniors, junior middleweight, super middleweight, all those weight classes don't even belong. Super featherweight, it's really like what, 126. I don't really know how the lower weight classes go, but 126, 135, 147, 160, 175. And then it's heavyweight. Should be the regular ones. Ronaldo Tool, what's going on, family? Salute. Michael Morgan, CJ, who you think Jamal Charlo have a better chance against Triple G Alvarez? What you think will be the outcome? I say Canelo. Triple G punching power is gonna be a problem. I think Canelo is a average puncher at middleweight at best. He got a better chance versus Canelo. But Triple G a tough fight for anybody still, man, because he could punch. KQKC, what's going on? Salute. Ray Zone 718, salute. Xavier, it's pronounced God. I don't care, Goofy. I'm Goofy. I'm calling him Goofy now. I'm calling him Alexander Goofy. Alexander Goofy. Now you done made me go on the Ukraine, man. I'm calling him Alexander Goofy. I interviewed a Adonis Stevenson coach about Alexander Goofy. He a really good fighter. How are you feeling, my bro? Get a flu shot like I ain't getting no flu shot. Feeling better. I ain't getting no flu shot. I go to the holistic clinic, had them niggas give me something before I get a flu shot. That shit crazy. Samuel Kuchan, he told me, Corley, I got Stevenson losing if he doesn't knock. He gonna beat him up. He gonna beat him up. He gonna beat him up. Oh boy, ain't got enough experience. He might beat Stevenson, but Stevenson gonna beat him up, man. Stevenson punched too hard. You know, I heard he ain't got no chin. I gotta really look at Alexander Goofy, man. Every time I see him, I don't like what I see. I don't like what I see. I don't believe in immunizations neither, man. One of my family members got immunizations, and you know that mercury is one of the most dangerous substances on the planet. That should fuck you up. You know, a lot of these kids that got Down syndrome and stuff of that nature, that comes from immunization shots. Immunization shots it links to some learning disabilities and mental disabilities, man. You know, peep gang. Who you got between Charlo and Harrison? My fandom live with Harrison, but I think I picked Charlo to win. I got to watch the breakdown of film. These Ukrainians are getting title shots after 15 fights. Yeah, a lot of them old, though. A lot of them are old, man. You know Lomachenko got a title shot before I get off here, man. I got to do my FanDuel lineup. A lot of these guys are getting title shots. Like Lomachenko, he gave his signing bonus back to Bob Arum to give to the WBO to get a quick title shot. So I don't have no issue with it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, get your title shot. If you're gonna pay to get your title shot, that's what everybody else doing. Pay to get ranked, pay to get title shots. A lot of these dudes are already 30 when they come over here, so I don't have a problem with it, man. You know, a lot of these dudes pussyfoot in the division anyway. A lot of these dudes don't belong in the top 10 and 15 anyway. So if somebody with an accomplished amateur record with 300, 400, 500 fucking amateur wins want to come in and they feel they can whoop these niggas' ass in the top 10, 15, because most of these dudes in the top 10, top 15 don't belong there no way. You know, most of these dudes don't belong in the top 15 no way. They've been paid to be there. You know? So I'm with it. Ukrainian, yeah, I see. Ukrainians been winning lately. Usyk, Loma, and if Goofy wins, I'm impressed. Yeah, they all can fight. You don't have 400, 500, 600 amateur fights that can't fight. You know, all the wins they got. You know, they can fight. You know. The sweet sign, only time I was impressed with Goofy was when he beat Gonzalez. Also, I heard he beat Tulamba. He retired that ass. I ain't never see that fight, though. I ain't never get a flu shot and never had the flu. Yeah. How much you have to pay for FanDuel? Or they dropped the minimum to $5. So you can put $5 in your account. It used to be 10. They got dollar tournaments, quarter tournaments. DraftKings got the bigger, cheaper tournament. I don't like DraftKings. I don't like their interface. You know, I like FanDuel. I'm Simpson. They got free contests like free NFL Pick'em. They got single game slates. You know. Sometimes I play $9 sometimes, but you get $1 million of $9. But that shit hard. Shit difficult. FanDuel, we play every day. NBA every day, NFL every Sunday. How you see Harrison and Lubin? Lubin ain't ready, bro. He only had one fight back. I don't know why he ain't got 5 or 6 fights this year yet. Harrison knocked him out right now. I heard Lara not doing fighting no more. I ain't hear that. Him and Brian Castano's supposed to fight. That's to be a good fight. At this point, I don't think it's gonna help Lara if he juice or not juice. He old. Jacobs beat that Ukrainian dude, Derevchenko. Yeah, Derevchenko really good. That was a good fight. Goofy is chinny. He could be another Shabransky. His bum Crawford fighting Delorme again. Yeah, it's not set in stone, but that's what Garcia say. Alvarado or Garcia. Or Delorme. Tar Heels tonight. Oh yeah, I ride with Michigan, and I do like Michigan State in basketball, but I'm watching Zion Williamson tonight. Razon, have you ever won money for FanDuel? I'm trying to get the. Yeah, I won. I won last week. I won the whole tournament. Dollar got me $100. That's the first time I won a whole tournament. I came in second place a bunch of times. You know, it was a 1,200-man tournament. I won in football, 1 p.m. only. You could play 1 p.m. only in football. You could play the Sunday main event. You could play Thursday through Sunday. It's sweet, though, man. You know, you got to study up on stuff, man. It ain't just you putting a lineup together, you going to win. Robert Garcia responded to my question on Facebook Live and said, Juan Marquez would got KO easy by Mikey Garcia. Possibly. You know, Mikey's a big guy. Remember, Mikey should have turned pro as a lightweight. You know, but You know, I don't know. Saints or Panthers? Where they playing at? Where they playing? They probably playing in Carolina. If it's outdoors, I got the Panthers. Drew Brees and the Saints don't play well outdoors. Derevchenko could give Triple G and Canelo some problems. Yeah, he got to build himself back up a little bit, take a fight or two. CJ, I was good. I dropped 90 pounds. I'm 230, 10 pounds to go. Keep up the loss. Yeah, man, my car been down, man, so I ain't been working out, man. They took $100 from me last month for gym fees and shit. I'm going to go back as soon as I put this valve on my car, man, and I'll be good to go. Move I want to move now. Give me a truck real soon, man. Glosnowski versus Slovaka. I ain't seen Glosnowski in a minute, man. I ain't never seen a Slovaka guy. I'm sorry if I butchered his name. But I like Glosnowski, though. I like him a lot. Cruiserweight. So I got to check that out, man. But, yeah, man. Appreciate everybody for rolling through. Yeah, Ray Zone, hit me up on Facebook, man. I can hit you on the link in the description. I can help you out with FanDuel a little bit. Derevchenko, Billy Joe be a good fight. Yeah, Billy Joe suspended for 9 months. Suspended for 6 months, then he can't enter the WBO rankings for 3 months. So I don't know if he can participate in any other sanctioned belt bodies, though. But yeah, Derevchenko and Billy Joe's a good fight. Sergey versus Saluki will be a good fight. Yeah, Saluki a good fighter. I like to see Saluki get 2 more fights at middleweight to grow into the division. But yeah, I like that fight. It's the link in the description, bro. Just hit me up on my like page. It's in the description. Yep, just hit the description button. I think I put it in there. Let me double check. Yeah, you just hit that link, man. It should take you there, man. It's still a boxing clinic on Facebook, man. Let me see. Yeah, it's in there, though. It's in the description, yeah. So yeah. Appreciate everybody for coming through, man. I might try to stream a live in tonight. Oh, y'all can ask questions, man. I ain't ask questions. Go ahead and ask questions, man. Then I'll close it out. Scheinberg, Billy Joe will school him. Easy work. I don't know without the computer raw, bro. Watch them Hills, Kobe White, Nazir Little. Freshmen are nasty, man. I want to see Zion, man. Zion. Who the Tar Heels playing tonight? Billy Joe gets an automatic title shot with Boo Boo when he gets back. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. You know, Boo Boo might not even have the title when he get back. That motherfucker might get stripped for inactivity. Oh, y'all can ask questions, man. I ain't gonna get out here without asking y'all questions, man. Give me some tea, man. I'm almost over this little cold. Little 2-year-old gave me a cold, man. Be over my house. We were watching them. Yeah. You think Lakers making the play? Yeah, I still think they make the playoffs. They ain't gonna not let LeBron make the playoffs. Trust me. Tyson Chandler just signed with the Lakers. I already knew that was happening. I thought fucking Jimmy Butler's supposed to be traded today. I guess not. Let's say talking about Pacific time. Wofford College. Wofford College, man, ain't about to whip the shit out of them. Tank versus Burchett, who you got? Tank. Burchett a good fighter though. Depending on what Tank I get. Boo Boo will get Ice, the first top 10 contender. Because he ain't 100% yet, man. You gotta get back. Blue Devil Nation. Man, I don't even like Duke, but I like Zion Williamson. I don't even like Mike Krzyzewski, man. Fuck him. I don't like Duke or North Carolina. My mom they have family down there. I like Kentucky. I'm gonna go for Memphis this year because of Penny Hardaway. I'm strictly Michigan though. Michigan, that's always my school through and through. And I'll be pulling for State because they good, man. I don't really fuck with Michigan State, but they basketball program dope. African King, winner ain't getting no Munguia. Jaime Munguia will fight, but yeah, Munguia ain't fighting them. They both gonna move up after Jamel and Charlo and her fight. Alexander, did you see Mauricio Sulaiman? I interviewed with Fred on Canelo versus Charlo. An interview with Fred. No, yeah, I ain't see that, bro. I seen Fred had an interview up about that. I gotta look at that. Do you think Billy Joe is better than Eubanks? Yeah, he better than Eubanks Jr. He beat Eubanks Jr. You know, it wasn't that it wasn't like impressive, but they both, man, Eubanks wild. So it's hard to look good versus him. Shogun Blaze Z. You ever get confused for that defense? Yep, and Dominic and Sue all the fucking time. Angel 313, when is Hurd and Mel supposed to fight next year? Yeah, you know, Hurd is supposed to jump in the ring December 22nd and call him out. So, yeah, it might be on Fox. I'd say more the second quarter variety, April, May, June. Man, Davis will ice Burchett. Yeah, I agree. R.J. Barrett is a beast. Yeah, R.J. Barrett is ranked higher than Zion in the top 100. ESPN top 100, I believe. I agree. Burchett leaves his chin over to him. Yeah, Burchett got stopped before by a guy, Jamel Herrenby, but that guy was humongous for 126. F Coach K Punk A. Yeah, I don't like Coach K a hypocrite, bro. He criticized John Calipari all them years for one and done. So he started getting one and done. When do you see Teofimo Lopez making a step up fight? I did a video talking about him fighting. Can he beat Pedraza right now? I kind of slightly favor Pedraza, but I think next year, next year for sure, middle of next year. I know his hand was messed up. Bo Brad Hawkins from Jersey play football for your Wolverines. All right. We get a lot of recruits from Jersey. We had that running back from Jersey, Derek Green. He didn't pan out, though. I think he was from Jersey. SJ Fish 101. Jersey got a lot of underrated football players. I'm telling you, Pennsylvania and Ohio have a lot of great football players, man, from Terrell Pryor, Dan Marino, a lot of great football, LaShawn McCoy. A lot of great players come from Pennsylvania and Ohio. Charles Woodson. It's underrated. Everybody talk about Florida, Texas, and California. Ohio, Pennsylvania got a lot of great football players that come out of there. CJ, who you think will be on the New Year's Eve undercard? Nobody but some Asian guys. Ain't nobody going to be on there but some Asian guys. It's Hurd versus Charlo winner, top 5 pound for pound. Well, I got Hurd on my pound for pound list already. Possibly. I think that's the best fight that will be made in boxing next year. Period. That's the best fight that will be made. So, yeah, I'll put him in there. I got Hurd like number 6, 7, or 8 right now. Teofimo Lopez is going to be fighting Mason Menard. Devin's leftover. He's going to try to stop him. He's going to try to run up Devin. Teofimo is a good fighter. Yeah, he got a lot of flaws, though, man. Like, he's a good fighter, but he out of all the young prospects, he probably need to want to get knocked out first. Because he aggressive. He don't know what fire is hot. Everybody else kind of fighting safe right now because they without the headgear. Teofimo Lopez don't have no fear. So either he going to knock you out or you going to knock him out. You heard any news on that Caleb Plant Uzataki fight? I know Caleb Plant signed this side of the contract. Uzataki said he going to knock him out, so it's coming soon. It's probably going to be on Fox. That's going to be one of the fights you see announced on the 13th of November. Tank versus Teofimo Lopez, who you got? Tank right now. In the future might be doing. Isaiah Little was ranked number 2 behind R.J. Beard. Okay. African King Tank will fuck Teofimo Lopez up. Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Louisiana have great football players come out them states. I agree. Especially Virginia. Iverson was a dope football player out of Virginia. Hurd is not above Spence in the pound for pound list. No, I agree, not right now. But if you beat Jamel Charlo, he is. Shakur Stevenson is the best out of the young fighters. Yeah, possibly. I don't have him as the best. That's my personal opinion. He up there. Boneheaded genius. Do you think Hurd can beat both Charlos? Yeah, it's possible. He got to shore his defense up, though, man. If he don't shore his defense up, he ain't going to be neither one of them. But it's possible. He a big guy. Shakur Stevenson's a bad man. Quote me on that. Yeah, he good. He a bad man. Duke versus Kentucky tonight. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a hell of a game, man. I'm about to tune in for that. C4. Teofimo Lopez is reckless. I could see someone sleeping him. Yeah, exactly. This dude, Teofimo Lopez, versus the last guy he fought on the Regis Progress undercard, he did he jumped off his feet and threw a punch. Somebody gonna knock him out. Herbie, Trout, and Lara back to back. What wins the Spence got better than Lara? None. Allen Iverson was ranked number 1 in football and basketball the same year. Fred Thomas. Yeah, he was a bad boy. He was a quarterback. Stan Bailey, I say, CJ, I saw your prediction video on the Saints-Rams game. You was right. Them Saints done they thing. You heard me. Yeah, at the crib. They tough to beat at the crib. That was an easy one to call. It's tough to beat at the crib. If the playoffs go through New Orleans, you ain't beating them. Only team that's going to beat New Orleans if we go through New Orleans is somebody that's battle-tested. Somebody that can slow the game down. Only team I see going to New Orleans beating them, I can see the Rams possibly doing it with the experience now. But a team like Aaron Rodgers had a better team, I'll pick them. But I only see a team like Carolina going there and beating them. Or a divisional opponent like Atlanta beating them. I only really see teams like I say Carolina because they can slow it down, hand the ball up, grind it down. And Cam Newton is low-key playing like an MVP. Ain't nobody talking about him. Who was the best NBA player to play football? All I know is I know some few other, I guess Iverson. I can't really think. I know some football players. You know, Antonio Gates was a beast at was it Akron? Hope Kentucky beat the shit out of them. I just want to see Zion. I ain't gonna front. Anybody seen Zion shoot a jumper? We got another Ben Simmons on our hands. Herb will watch Jamel. Jamal versus Herb will be. He ain't gonna watch Jamel. Nope. He ain't gonna watch Jamel. I'm telling you. Jamel a better fighter than Jamal. A lot of people don't want to understand that. I'm telling you. Jamel's a better fighter than Jamal. A lot of people don't believe that. The Falcons. You think we going to the playoffs with Reggie? No. The Pistons don't have a starter other than Blake Griffin, Andre. They got to trade Andre Drummond, man, and get some guard play, bro. That's real shit, man. They got to trade Andre Drummond. Get some guards, man. You know. LeBron was a beast in football. Yeah, he was. LeBron just too soft for me, bro. I couldn't see him playing football. That nigga beat, man. He just too soft. Philly can beat the Saints in the playoffs. I don't know. They got to show me, bro. They ain't got no running backs, man. For real, they ain't got no running backs. Jason Kidd, Belichick versus Tevin Farmer, I think the most likely matchup to you. Man, Belichick gonna beat the fuck out of Tevin Farmer, man. That shit ain't gonna go 5 rounds. Saints will be the most battle-tested player in the year, toughest schedule in the league. Yep. He be slapped from 3. Travis Spruer, what's going on, family? Raising on 718. Yeah, they getting better at shooting. Mike Vick the GOAT, especially on Madden. Yeah, Madden, what was it? Like Madden 04? Was it 04? When that nigga was on the cover, man, that nigga was unstoppable. I used to shut niggas down, though, man. I had a dope defense for his ass. Zion got a little jumper, nothing special. He ain't no Ben Simmons, I hope. Nah, man, Jamel way better, more explosive. Yeah, a lot of people like Jamal because he's bigger. He a better puncher. Drummond too soft to be a centerpiece of a team mentally. Ain't got it. Exactly. See, a lot of people see he got 20-20. People forget. People don't watch the games, man. Them stats will fuck you up. Like somebody tell me Drew Brees was an MVP contender over Patrick Mahomes. I say shit. He threw for 4 touchdowns and 300 yards versus the Tampa Bay Bucks. That nigga got blew out that game. Go look at the whole thing. Shout out to Angel Santos. Salute. Fred Thomas, Zion can't shoot for shit, but he nasty though. Josh Pop, fuck Jared Hurd, punching bag self. Damn. Frank Williams, what's the plan for Loma? You know, I don't know. That's Bob Arum. You know, he ain't moving up or moving down, so it is what it is. Salute to everybody that came through, man. It was a successful chat. She never know. I might do some college commentary tonight, man. So I don't know. I might do commentary for that NC Duke game or something like that. So you never know. Whatever news came up, I'm gonna cover it. Try to cover it to my best of my abilities. Salute to all the brothers out there supporting the movement. I definitely appreciate it. Don't forget me on Facebook, Twitter. Also, can email me. Want to make a donation while we not live? The link's in the description to the PayPal. Salute to Corey Lee Boxing Talk. Salute to Angel Santos. Salute to Sweet Science. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. Salute to Kurt Sugar. World Breaker Fighting as well. Real good brother, man. Salute. Oh, yeah, you talking about them Steelers, man. Yeah, they coming back strong, man. The AFC shaping up, man, because you got the Chargers looking good. As soon as I say the Chargers, here come Juan Flores. The Chargers looking good. The Chiefs looking good. The Patriots coming back. The Steelers looking good. Houston looking good. The AFC playoffs is going to be better than I thought. It's going to be the best playoffs. Yeah, I got you, bro. They're gonna look good, man. You know, the AFC looking real good. You know, see if the NFC can get it together. It's a long season. Pretty sure it's going to be some more injuries, but salute to everybody. We gone.